You do not need to do any of this. It's not cool to like sell drugs. Not saying that he does that. It's not cool to be hood. Like a lot of these hood dudes don't want to be that person. A lot of them don't. Like I don't even know why he's like glorifying this type of behavior. Like, but a lot of these guys that are in these positions do not want to be in those positions. They would kill to be in your position, which is why they're doing what they're doing in the first place. Stupid. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, and today we have a topic video. But before we actually get into it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And also, while you're at it, follow me on my social media at WattsTV94. All right, guys, this is an interesting one. So a lot of you have actually contacted me personally to speak about this topic. So Ja Morant. What do I think about this Ja Morant situation? Well, I think for an NBA player, he's been making some poor decisions, and I think he's moving mad dumb. That's the end of the video. I'll talk to y'all next week. Peace. I'm just fucking with y'all. So this situation really perplexes me because this situation is not unique to Ja Morant at all. And I know that personally because I grew up with people like this also, and it always confused the hell out of me. I don't understand. All right, so here's the thing, right? Ja Morant plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's their point guard. He has this persona that he's taken on as this tough guy, right? By the way that he acts, you would assume that he's like he got it out the mud. He's from the streets. Like he's from a rough part, like a rough neighborhood, and you would assume that he just like mad, like hood by the way that he acts, but that's not the case. He was raised in South Carolina. He played on AAU teams, which is not cheap at all. I played AAU baseball, and that shit is not cheap. You travel a lot, and yeah, those costs are not for those tournaments are not cheap at all. And he also went to a private school. So his parents took very good care of him, and that's great. I think that's dope. Matter of fact, he was also teammates with Zion Williamson, I believe. So, and Zion doesn't act like that. So I'm just very confused. But yeah, so you guys don't know what happened. All right, so one night, Ja Morant got on live. Apparently, he was at a strip club, and he was brandishing a gun on live, just with his shirt. First of all, why is your shirt off in the strip club? He had his shirt off, he had his chains on, and he was just dangling the gun in front of the camera. Pretty stupid, right? As an NBA player, you have to carry yourself a certain way, and this is not the first time that Ja Morant has done something stupid. I still don't understand. Like I said, this entire situation perplexes me. So because of this, the NBA decided to suspend him for 2 games. And, you know, later after that, Ja Morant released a statement basically saying that he was going to take some time away from the Memphis Grizzlies to essentially seek help, which I don't know what kind of help that you would seek by just because you were brandishing a gun. I don't know what help who the fuck do you go to that? I mean, are you going to therapy for what? Because you like firearms? Like, how does that work? I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I know that's just PR talking, but seriously, saying I'm gonna get help. What are you getting help for? Like your love of guns? I don't. Just stop pretending. That's it. You don't need to get help for this. It's very simple. You don't. I mean, I don't know if there's any underlying issues with him or any anger issues, which is very possible. But yeah, yo, just stop pretending. It's very simple. And this is not the first incident that Ja Morant has gotten into. So apparently there's another incident where he was playing basketball at his home against like a 17-year-old. And to make a long story short, he punched the 17-year-old because he threw a basketball at him. And then there was another situation with his sister where his sister got into it with like a volleyball spectator at her school. So Ja Morant and some other people pulled up and they got into an altercation with said person. Like, this is not his first rodeo of bullshit, okay? I just want to ask you guys, because I don't have the answer. So I'm like, maybe I'll ask my community. What makes people act like this? Because guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say I'm rich. Like, I'm not gonna say my parents were wealthy. We were like a nice middle class family. Like, I never had to ask for anything. Always had like food, clothes, like always had like gaming system. Like, we were a nice like middle class family. Like, we didn't have like a crazy amount of money, but the area that I grew up in was fairly nice, fairly safe. Predominantly white. Not saying that's why it was safe. I know that sounded crazy. But I noticed when I went to high school, like, there were a lot of surrounding areas near the high school that I went to that were nice. In order to get to like the hood, you gotta drive a good like 30 minutes away from said high school. None of these niggas were from there at all. But half of the damn football team acted just like Ja Morant. And I'm so confused, because I'm like, I know where you live. Why are you trying to act so? This is not you. Fool, I grew up with you. You didn't sell drugs. Like, why are you trying to be a thug? Your house is bigger than mine. This stuff always perplexed me, because it's even worse for Ja Morant, because he's an NBA player making millions. You choose to partake in stupid activity. You don't need to do this. First of all, the memes that are coming out of this situation are just hilarious. You are in a great position right now. You are in a position to make like generational wealth for your family for like decades at this point, right? You are a great basketball player. Why are you trying to act hood? This is not you. Bro, just play basketball and that's it, and just chill out. Like, what is wrong with you? You do not need to do any of this. It's not cool to like sell drugs. Not saying that he does that. It's not cool to be hood. Like, a lot of these hood dudes don't want to be that person. A lot of them don't. Like, I don't even know why he's like glorifying this type of behavior. Like, but a lot of these guys that are in these positions do not want to be in those positions. They would kill to be in your position, which is why they're doing what they're doing in the first place, stupid. So why are you regressing? You already progressed. You here, my G. You are here. You don't have to do anything else but play basketball and take care of your family. That's it. That is it. You don't need to be acting like the tough guy. You don't need none of that. None of that. LeBron James doesn't act like that. KD doesn't act like that. Nobody acts like that. Don't get me wrong, though. Do not get me wrong. Yes, there were some assholes in the NBA, but they weren't trying to act like something that they weren't. They were genuinely assholes. Like Charles Barkley. Oh, he was a dick, but he loved, all he did was play basketball. Anything that he didn't do anything this crazy outside of basketball. Like, he wasn't constantly trying to act like a hood guy. Like, he was just a dickhead, which I can take. If you just a dickhead, you just a dickhead. That's fine. Jordan was a dickhead. He didn't act like this. Like, you don't have to do this, okay? You don't. Stop it. I don't even know what else to say about this. I'm just so confused. Why do this? You have so much money. What is missing? You don't need to act hood. Sir, you went to a private school called Crestwood. I didn't go to a private school. You were better off than I was. Do you see me brandishing guns in all my motherfucking YouTube videos? You see me acting hood? No, just be yourself. And honestly, I love Ja Morant as a basketball player, all right? Despite all the traveling and the carries, whatever. As a basketball player, I love seeing Ja Morant plays. I think he has a bright future with the NBA. I just want him to be himself. I think when he puts on the tough guy persona, he just looks corny. All you guys talking about Michael B. Jordan is no, this nigga is corny. Acting like somebody that you're not is truly corny in my eyes. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with anything that I said? Do you disagree? Let me know. Bro, Ja, you need to chill, bro. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. I'm just perplexed. Why would you want to act like this? Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.